Hello, my name is Paxton Oldfield, and my purpose for this informative speech is to give you a little knowledge on flipping houses. Um, Let me start out by saying, who has ever seen that classic red Mustang driving down the street? Yeah, it's beautiful and glistening, and man, everyone wants one, right? Well, houses are a lot like that. Those cars haven't stayed from the factory like that. They were used and abused and torn down, and someone took their time to rebuild it and make it really nice. Like I said, it's a lot like a house. Houses have been abused and used and ran down, and I will introduce to you the art of flipping houses, and I will give you some fundamental steps of making that happen. First, the skill of flipping homes is taking nothing and making it into something special and beautiful. As you can see here, this house looks like it's ran down and needs some work done to it. And then on this side, it's the exact same house that's repainted. It looks like it has new windows and has a new walkway, and it just looks a whole lot nicer. And the curb appeal is just 10 times better. And if you think about it, if you go to a city like Dallas or Los Angeles, you'll drive around, you'll see hundreds of houses like this. They're all over the place, and that's just how they are around those areas. Give me just a second. Many of these houses that are flipped started out nice. They're not crappy houses. They started in nice neighborhoods, because if they were to rebuild or remodel a house in a crappy neighborhood, the chance of them selling it is really, really low. So it's smarter to buy a really run down house in a nice neighborhood than it is to take a really, really cheap house in a not so nice neighborhood. Really, the job of flippers is just to take a house like this, which is run down like I've said, and make it something beautiful. Although it sounds like it's super easy and not that much work, it really does take a lot of work and a lot of hours and a lot of time and effort for them to change the way the house looks and to get it sold and to make their profit off of it. Okay, I'm going to talk about kind of like the demographics. If you were to want to flip houses, you would not want to flip houses in Plainview, Texas. Plainview, Texas is really small. The average income here is too low, and the housing market where people buy and sell houses is too low. So your chances of making a good deal of money and continue flipping houses is not very high. But if you were to go to places like Los Angeles, Chicago, Kansas City, and Las Vegas, your chances of selling or remodeling a house, flipping it, is a lot higher. Another thing is with the job market like Plainview, there's not very many people moving into Plainview because of jobs. I mean, there's a few, but like recently we lost Excel, a bunch of people moved out, so that really doesn't help. But like Los Angeles and Chicago and Kansas City, they have good job markets, so there's always people moving in. There's always houses that need to be filled, so there's always people that need a new house to move into. Now that we have somewhat talked about what is needed to sell a flipped home, let's talk about how to flip a home. Oh, let me talk about this really quick. Okay, so here's a really nice house, which curb appeal is really nice. It's green all around. It's just a really pretty house. Here is another house that is pretty much the same square footage. It's 300 square feet less with the same amount of beds and baths, right? This one's curb appeal's not as nice, and the house looks a little ran down and beat down. Alright, let's see the price of this house. $133,000. You would expect that to be a lot of money if you're comparing them together. But you look here, $329,000 for this house that's smaller and not as nice. That's just part of the housing market. This house is a lot nicer, but it's in Plainview, Texas. This one's not as nice, and it's in Los Angeles. Alright, first step to flipping a house. First, you're going to need money. And to get that money, it's called a hard money loan. You pretty much get it from either an investor or a bank, and it's money you get to remodel houses. That's what it's called, hard money. It's called hard money. Okay. Next, you'll need to purchase a home. Purchase a home that's beat down, run down, that has potential of being something really nice. Next, you're gonna need a handyman, which it could be you. You could hire someone. It's really all up to you. You're gonna need tools, and you're just gonna need to make the place look nice. Final step: finish the project, finish the house, make it look really nice, clean it up, and put it up for sale. A really big part of selling the house is staging it right before you sell. So when you get people to come in, you're gonna want to put staging in there, which is furniture. It just gives them an idea of what it could look like when they want to purchase the house. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit of the profits. Ooh, what just happened? Okay. You know what I did? Okay, I'm sorry. But okay, just forget about it. I was gonna show you the profits. I'll send you the link. It's pretty much showing how I have my favorite TV show is called Flip or Flop. It's a couple who flips houses for a living. They live in California, and they flipped hundreds of houses, and they've made a really good living off of it. And it just kind of shows you what they pay for the house, what they put into the house, like the remodeling cost and all that, and then it shows you their profits. And their profits range from, there's a few houses that haven't sold yet, all the way up to like 130,000, all for one flip. That's split between two people, him and his wife. So it's a really nice profit. And hopefully through this speech, I hope y'all learned a little bit about flipping houses, and hope you can see that flipping houses can earn you a sweet little paycheck.